Hi, today I'm going to implementing a simple LM chatbot using LangGraph. Okay, here we will design a simple chatbot called a super bot. Okay, so we are going to develop super bot with the help of LangGraph. Okay, and this chatbot leverages large language model. Okay, like OpenAI GPT or Groq open source model. So we are going to use paid model from OpenAI and GPT or Groq model, okay, which is a open source. I mean Groq model uh, is the where is the Groq? This one, okay. So here this is the overview. Here we need to start this one for and this is here we need to create edges and nodes. Sorry, we need to create nodes, edges, and I need to apply model here. Okay, so here I need to start, and here we have nodes, edges, conditional edges, state. Okay, reducer, state graph, and then end. Okay, so key concept node represent task. Okay, so like if you have any task, then it represent by node inside the LangGraph. Okay, this is the Python function, and it is define the flow between the node. Okay, like if we have a different node, then it define the flow of nodes. It represent by arrow. Okay, and conditional edges decide path based on logic. Okay, like if you have two tasks, then like I am going to Bhopal, or I want to go in Hyderabad. So you need to like it will decide. So where you go, or where do you want to, where you want to not go. I mean, if you are interested to go in Bhopal, and if you are interested to go in and like any city, so this will define your condition. Okay, so based on condition, so you need to go Bhopal or somewhere else. So state means store the information share between nodes. Okay, it will store information share between nodes. Okay, and conditional is decide path based on logic. I mean, where should you go, in this path or in this path. Okay, and reducer reducer append or update the state value like chat message. Okay, and state graph represent the entire structure of the data. State graph represent the entire structure of the data. And here first of all we need to load these things. Okay, like from typing we need to import annotation. Okay, so what is annotation? Add context specific metadata to a type. So example annotated integer runtime check unsigned. So indicate to the hypothetical runtime check module this type is an unsigned, and every other consumer of this type can ignore this metadata and treat this type as an int. The first argument to annotation must be a valid type. So detail it's an error to call annotate the less than two argument, and nested annotation are flattened. So here annotation as a type is equivalent to the instantiating the underlying type. Okay, so here annotation annotate means label each message as a human or AI. Okay, so it will label uh, messages that is from human or it is from AI. Okay, and from time expansion import type dict. Okay, so this is the typecasting. Okay, it will show you like if you give some data in integer dictionary and float. Okay, so from LangGraph, LangGraph.graph, import state graph, start and end. Okay, so this is for start, this is for end, and state graph means like it have information. Here, state means store the information shared between nodes. Okay, so here this is also information. And from langgraph.graph message import add message. Okay, so here we are going to add import add message. Okay, from .env import load.env or import OS. Okay, so here if you have env, if you don't have, then you need to create env file. Okay, so here you I mean you need to keep your API here, like a Groq API, okay, LangGraph API, LangChain tracing, okay, and LangChain project, Hugging Face token, or OpenAI API. So I have different API keys in .env file. So I already show you, okay, how to get Groq API, LangChain API, and LangChain tracing project, which you need to open LangSmith website, then you can see your project from name of AI. Like you can create any name according to your choice, then you can trace what was you were searching and what you are searching. Like you can see prompts there and chains. So and your import output. Okay, so you are got everything in LangChain project. Like I have a name AI, so you need to check there and see here, like I am giving you overview. LangChain, sorry, LangSmith. LangSmith. Mhm. Okay, so this is the LangSmith. This is my project, LangChain project. Okay. Mm. So these project have a filter. I don't need to apply this filter. Okay, so here you get information like what you are going to ask, and what is your question and what is your input. So okay. If I ask the question, then here we got response. Okay, and so you need to create here LangChain project equals to AI, or you give any other name. And this is the LangChain API, LangChain tracing. We do true, that it will show you error and low and trace the detail. Or this is the LangSmith API. Okay, so I keep it as LangChain API keys. Okay, so here I need to move on my chatbot. Okay, so I have already load APIs, okay, and Groq API keys. This one. mm, I need to run this. I also need to run this. Okay, and here we need to define a state schema. Okay, so here you can see uh, we define a state class to store chat message. Okay, so here message is a list. Okay, message is a list that store all conversation message. Okay, so message, what is a message? Message is a list that store all the conversation message, like if you do past, if you have any past chatting, then it will like it will store. And if you have I mean if you are doing chatting in present, or it also store in message. Okay, and add message, ensure the message append rather than override the previous message. Okay, add message, ensure the message append, I mean it append the message rather than override the previous message. Okay, and annotate means label each message that it is from AI or it is from human. Okay, so here class equals to state, and here I'm going to pass type dict. Okay, type dict like a type it created a like a dictionary. It creates a dictionary type that expect all of it instance. Okay, here you can see all of it create, I mean, type did create a dictionary type that expect all of its instance to have a certain set of keys. Okay, like if you have key and value, where each key is associated with a value of consist type. Okay, this expectation is not checked at runtime but is only enforced by type checker usage. Like this type, like we if we give here type dict, then we need to define x equals to input, y equals to integer, integer and level always in string. Okay, so here you can see this one in integer, this one also in integer. Level is good. Okay, and fail type check here. This will fail because we don't have any z, and level equals to z. Okay, so here now I need to load model. If you have OpenAI API key, then you need to write from LangChain dot chat model import chat OpenAI API. Okay, here you need to add model name chat OpenAI equals to chat OpenAI. Here model name equals to GPT-4. So we are going to use here GPT-4. Okay, and response equals to chat OpenAI dot invoke good morning. Okay, so if you have OpenAI key, then you can uncomment this. Okay, and after that you need to install pip install Groq. Sorry, pip install LangChain Groq. Okay, and after this you need to write code. So here you can see I need to import something like from LangChain. I'm going to import Groq model. Okay, so from LangChain, here I need to copy it. From LangChain, from LangChain Groq. Mm, Chain Groq import what? Chat Groq. Okay, from LangChain Groq import chat Groq. Okay, that we can access Groq model. Okay, so here chat Groq chat underscore Groq. So chat Groq equals to this variable. Sorry, not this variable. This model LangGraph, and here I mean this from LangGraph I'm import chat Groq. Okay, so inside this I need to pass model name. So model equals to model underscore name equals to here I need to write model name here in double quotes. So it is gamma. So I'm using gamma. So GEMM and A gamma 2 billion gamma 2 9 million parameter IT, capital I, small t. Okay, so this is the model name, and after this response equals to chat Groq dot invoke. Here I am going to provide some message. Good evening. Good evening. Time to play. So here you can see I'm using Gamma model. This is a open source model from Groq. Okay, so here this is the chat Groq object that access this model. Model name equals to gamma 2 9 billion parameter. Okay, and here we got response from this one. Okay, so chat underscore Groq dot invoke, good morning, time to start my day. Okay, and here you can see, okay, and after this, after applying, I mean after accessing the model here, and I need to define super nodes. Okay, so here I'm going to paste it. Okay, so this is the function for super nodes. Okay, so this is the state. So what is the state? I'm again going to there. Okay, so state store the information share between the nodes. Okay, so here you can see, okay, it store the information between the nodes. Okay, and here this is the user message, and here this is the message from last. Okay, last from last content of the message. Okay, and this will give the response from the AI, like chatgraph.invoke user message. From user message, it will give the response and return the response. So here I need to run this, and node return message in a key and value form, and reducer ensure all the messages are tracked and appended. Okay, and the sixth step is build a graph. So I'm going to build a graph. So here you can see graph equals to state graph. Okay, here we are going to access the state, and when we are going to create, then we need to initialize state graph. Okay, so here you can see graph dot add nodes, that we can add the nodes. Okay, and super vote, here I'm going to pass this one. Okay, node, and here add dot edges, graph add dot sorry, graph dot add edges. So here this is the super node. Okay, and here I'm going to pass super vote, and here this one is also edges super vote, and this is used for end, and this is used for start. Okay, so here this is the graph builder and graph dot compile, so we can compile our graph. Okay, and here you can see we are going to display of our graph. Okay, from python dot display import image and display. So display images graph builder dot get graph, and the image in the form of marvat png. So this is the marvat png. So now I'm going to run this. Okay, so here you can see start. Okay, start, super vote, and end. Okay, so our flow is also like this. Start, here you have super nodes, and inside this we have nodes edges, conditional edges, state, reducer, and state graph. Okay, state graph is the entire structure of the graph. Reducer append and update the state value. State store the store information shared between the nodes. Conditional it decide path based on the logic. Edges define the flow between the nodes, and nodes represent the task. Okay, so here this is our graph start, supernode, and end. Now I need to invoke the chatbot output. So here you can see invoke message are annotated as a human message, and LLM generate AI response and append it to the message. So graph underscore builder and dot invoke. So here message role user and content. So good morning, I just woke up. Okay, so here you can see this will give a response like this. This is the human human message. Okay, and this is the AI message. Okay, so human ask, hi, good morning, I just woke up. Okay, so here this is the AI response, I hope you are a restful sleep, what are you planned for today. Okay, so here you can see input message are annotated as a human message. Okay, annotation means it defines the label, like as a human message or AI message. Okay, LLM generate AI response and append it to the message. Okay, now streaming response. So here you can see stream equals to graph.builder.stream. So message here, this is the role for user and content time to plan my morning routine. Okay, so again you just say that time to plan for uh, time to plan my morning routine. Okay, so here I'm going to create for applying for loop for 4 event in stream print event. Okay, so here you can see this is the message, AI message. Let's craft the perfect morning routine for you. To make sure it's a tailor, just right. Tell me what time do you need to wake up, and what are your goal for your morning routine. Okay, so this is the content given by the AI. Okay, like if you give this kind of message, then AI provide you this kind of response. Okay, so here you can see default mode update only the latest message, and stream mode show all the message including human and AI. Okay, so here you can see this response include all the human, I mean all human and AI response. Okay, inside it, and allow real-time message streaming. Okay, so I think you got it. If you have any doubt, please ask me again in comments. Okay, so here I'm going to explain again. This is a simple chatbot by using LangGraph. We build. I'm saying I have built a simple chatbot. Okay, so here you can see we need to import some libraries, and here we need to load APIs. Okay, so and after this I have created a state class. Okay, and here I have loaded models. This is for OpenAI, and this is for OpenAI is paid, so I have also used Groq API so that we can access any model free. Okay, and here I'm going to here I have defined nodes. Okay, by using supernodes class function. Okay, and here you can see define function supernode, and here you can see this is the user message, this is the AI response, and return the AI response here. Okay, after this I build the graph. Okay, so we have different nodes and edges, and here I have displayed graph, and after that I invoke the chatbot that I got response in AI message and human message. Okay, and uh, after that I use stream to show all the message from including AI or human. Okay, and that's it. And I hope guys you like my video. Please do comment, share. Okay, bye bye, take care.